G'day guys, E53 here, and welcome to what's probably a sequel to my most popular video that I've ever done, which was the GP4 video, whether or not it was still playable in 2019, and had quite a big response to that. So I thought I'd jump in and have a go of another sim racing legend. It's by Papyrus, one of the all-time legendary, I guess, racing game makers, especially from back about 10, 15 years ago. So they even longer than that, because they did NASCAR Racing 1, 2 and 3, and they also had this one, which was the final game I think they actually made, NASCAR Racing 2003 season. And this is a game which has had enduring popularity. There is still a very active modding community around it. It's super easy to mod. Literally any Google search of NASCAR Racing 2003 mods will get you a huge response. There are seasons all the way from 2003 all the way up to modern day. I haven't got any mods on this one, but it is more than possible to do, and if anyone's interested, I can run you through how to mod this game. But in any event, I'll just take you through a little bit about it for those who haven't necessarily seen it before. We're running all the original cars here, so the 2003 cars. Got some NASCAR legends here. You got Dale Jarrett, obviously here. A few fake drivers as well, just sort of filling in place of the part-timers who aren't in there all the time. But if you go right to the top, we've got Rusty Wallace here, Dale Jr., Dale Sr. was sadly dead by this point, Bill Elliott, loads of guys. And of course back in the Dodge, if anybody remembers the Dodge stock car, used to be four manufacturers or three, I think three, yeah, three back in these days: Ford, Chevy and Dodge, before Toyota came in. Bobby Labonte, Matt Kenseth, Robbie Gordon, Jeff Gordon's here, loads and loads of legends. And one of the great things about this game as well is it had a really, really good paint shop, so you could actually paint up your own cars very much the same as you can in a lot of racing sims today. So what we really want to do is jump into this one and have a bit of a go at it, and just find out whether or not it's something that's still worth your time in 2019. So let's have a bit of a go at it. So we'll just jump into a single race. I haven't got the opponents set up. I've actually, what's taken me the longest amount of time with this is just getting the controls and everything right, because the force feedback is quite crude, because it's quite an early title. Obviously, force feedback was only really just coming in at the point that this came out, as far as I'm aware. So it's actually really quite difficult to get, well, for me it was anyway, to get the controls set up and everything. But there's a lot of detail here. Realistic damage levels, driving mode, whether you want arcade or sim, full rules, realistic weather, the dynamic weather that changes on the fly. So, iRacing hasn't even had that for that long, and they had it back here. And of course, full host of tracks, every track that they raced, including both the day and night versions of Daytona as well, and day and night versions of Bristol, because they raced at both. They don't have dynamic time of day, so you are sort of picking the day or the night version of the track. But anyway, so we've got a 50-lap race set up. I have only got the opponents on 90%, because I've had a few runs with them, and just picking up and playing this game, having them up at 100%, I've just got no chance of keeping up with them at all. It's going to take me a lot more practice to actually get to that kind of level, because this is a tricky game. Don't let the fact that it's an old game make you think that it's just going to be easy to pick up and play. It really isn't, especially in these old Gen 4 NASCARs that don't have a lot of grip. So we'll jump into a race. We'll go to California. Nice fast track. And we'll probably just jump straight into the race, start from the back. Go into the garage and just make sure there are a few stock setups. So we've got the fast setup here on. There's an easy one, understeers quite badly, and there's one from Jasper, which was one of the Jasper Racing Engines team that was actually done through them, but I always preferred just this one here, so I'll jump in with this one. And as you can see, we've got a full grid of 40 cars there as well.
Start your engines.
So yeah, full grid of 40 cars here, and I remember when I used to play this back in period, PC didn't have enough oomph to display all the 40 cars, but fortunately that's not a concern anymore. Oh, we're going already. I'm used to the long waits you get at the start of iRacing. So I got a full pace lap, and one of the things that I remember about this game is when I used to play it back in the day, I had a really cheap steering wheel that my mum bought out of a catalogue or something like that, and to be honest, it was just awful. The driving position was so bad that I used to get really bad pain in sort of my upper spine just because the ergonomics of it was so terrible. But yeah, a lot better now. But I used to play through. I used to play full length races anyway and deal with it. Now you notice here you've got the black boxes as well, and if you're thinking they look familiar, that's because they are. Because they are very much the same sort of layout that they use on iRacing. And the reason for this is that Papyrus, just in case you didn't know, is the forerunner of iRacing. So you're going to see a lot of familiar stuff. If you're familiar with iRacing, you're going to see some things that are quite familiar. I tell you what, for a game made back in sort of, I think it was actually released in 2004, the graphics are not bad. I mean, this is all just standard, turned up to the max obviously, but all just as it came out, no mods. Alright, let's go.
Green flag, green flag, green.
And I know that on cold tyres, it's really tricky to carry pace into the corner. As you see there, I made an absolute hash of that. You just haven't got that feel. The force feedback's a little bit crude, and it's hard on cold tyres. When they warm up, it gets better. Oh, we run right out of the groove again. At least I'm keeping pace with them. Of course, going back to these old Gen 4 cars with the level of downforce that they used to have versus what I normally drive, which is of course the Cup car in iRacing, which has got a lot of downforce on, it's quite a different experience. You've got to be really, you just can't run too hard in the corner, otherwise that happens and you wind up gathering it up and looking like a goose. What? Two to the outside.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Clear outside. We got trouble in turn 2.
Don't know if you guys saw that. There was a wreck up high. And that's the one thing that sort of sets this one apart from the earlier NASCAR 3 and NASCAR 4, where they never, the AI never really wrecked on their own. I mean, if there was a wreck, you were always part of it.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 162 car.
It might even be worth coming in for a splash. I know it sort of recommends none, but we haven't had too many laps
Whoa, slow down.
under green for it to get a good average. So it might be worth going down the lane for a splash. We're at the back anyway, so how can it hurt? I don't think too many others are going to duck in. AI is pretty good in this though, on strategies and things like that. They don't do too many stupid things. Don't know why they're, having said that, I'm not sure why we're not catching the pace car here. But There we go. Looks like they got themselves sorted out. So we might duck down the pit lane.
Pit road is now open.
Ah, okay. Thanks for the call. And the one thing about this as well is, of course, they've got the old rules as far as the restarts go. So everyone's single file and lapped cars to the inside, which is an option you can still select on iRacing, but they haven't actually used in cup level competition for quite a long time. But you can't change it in this, as far as I'm aware. I think you can change it to single file or this double file style, and that's it. Even getting a little bit of dirt build up on the windscreen. Can do all the adjustments as far as your grill tape and track bar, wedge, all the pit stop bits and pieces you might want to do. It's really detailed. It's what made it such a legendary game. I wouldn't mind getting up there and maybe passing a few cars though, that'd be nice, but we'll roll down the pit lane this time. Because I was saying at the start of the race I might need a splash, so...
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,500. In seconds, past the 18 car.
Oh.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 162 car on the outside line.
Having said that,
Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road.
Don't want to talk over him. I feel like he's a bit loud.
The pace cars in turn 1.
Okay, I can shut up now. I wasn't expecting my pit box to be right there, so I've kind of missed it. Yeah, not covering myself in glory here.
In turn 2.
That's all right. If we're going green next time, I'll just head out. And of course, we've even got the little official here at the end of the pit road, which will close the pit lane if the pace car and the pack is on its way by.
Okay,
so,
you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 22 car on the outside line.
Anyway, that was pointless. Yes, we'll just catch back up to the pack and get ready to go again. Of course, starting last, I'm going to be at the back end of the pit lane. What an idiot.
Okay, merge when you can. Whoa, 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 slow down.
Whoa, 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 okay.
Get ready now, going green.
Well, Tony Stewart there in front of us. Back when he was at Joe Gibbs.
Green, green, green.
The AI can just run in the turns so much faster than I can on cold tyres. When the tyres warm up, it's okay, but on the cold tyres, they really drive in there hard, and I can't match them.
Outside. Keep low. Clear outside.
Ran too hard in the turn again, got loose. I thought I was about to be all clever then because I passed someone. It's going to be an embarrassing video if I don't get by anybody, that is. Sure we will.
Inside. Still there. Stay high. Still there.
Oh yeah, now we're making spots. Sort of. One,
Still there.
maybe.
Clear. Car inside. Clear inside.
Like hell.
Inside. Stay high. Clear inside.
Alright, not last.
Car inside. Keep high.
See, now the tyres are up to temperature.
Clear.
It's doable. All you got to do though is brake slightly too late going in the turn and you start to lose the back end. Especially into turn 3, it's tricky. Really does like a different driving technique to sort of modern day car. I'm not sure what the mods are like, whether it's just a graphical thing or whether they change the physics as well, but I might have to have a go of it at some point, mod it and see what the modern day cars are like. You can also get like a 1980s mod and a 70s mod as well. I think it's a 1970 mod and it's got like the Superbird and everything in there. I'm really having to work to get these passes done. It's not
Car outside.
easy, even amongst these back markers.
Stay low. Stay low. Clear outside.
Cleaner than an NIS race, that's for sure.
Inside.
Whoa!
Still there. Clear. Car
Having
inside.
having
Clear.
said that, just got nailed. See if I can catch back up to him. See if I can exact a bit of revenge. I can't even remember who that was. Seem to be catching him. Just passing him's tricky. I think I'm catching him anyway. As you can see though, the AI is no pushover. I am reeling him in though at a rate of knots now. At least these back guys I am. The sort of back pack here. Alright, let's start making some moves. Damage hasn't really affected me, I don't think, which is good.
Outside. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear. Outside. Clear outside. Outside.
Stole me momentum.
Still there. Still there. Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Keep low. Stay low. Stay low. Clear. Outside. Clear. Car inside. Keep high. Keep
Sorry
high.
I'm not talking much, I'm concentrating.
Still there. Clear inside. Car inside.
Oh, sorted him out.
Clear.
See, once the tyres heat up, it's not too bad. Just on cold tyres, it's really difficult. At least making some progress now.
Inside. Still there. Clear. Inside. Stay high. Still there. Clear. Outside.
Oh, a little bit of rubbing.
Still there.
No harm done.
Keep low. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. Clear. Outside. Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. There are the cross flags. We're halfway home. Outside. Keep digging. Stay low. Keep low. Clear outside.
Oh. After all of that, I'm still in 35th place. But we're making progress.
Outside. Stay low. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. Keep low. Still there. Still there. Stay low. Clear outside. Car inside. Keep high. Still there. Stay high. Keep high.
See the muck starting to build up on the windscreen now as well.
You're up top. 3 wide. Inside.
Nice feature.
Keep high. You're up top. 3 wide. Car inside. You're up top. 3 wide. Hold your line. Car inside. You're up top. 3 wide. Car inside. Clear inside. Inside. Still there. Keep high. Still there. Stay high. Clear inside.
How's my fuel? Still looking good for fuel. Didn't need to stop after all.
Outside. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside.
Starting
Car
to push
outside.
through the pack now.
Clear. Inside. Still there. Keep high.
Got a young Kevin Harvick next to us.
Stay high.
Of course, he took over that good wrench ride after Dale Senior passed.
Still there. You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. You're up top. 3 wide. Hold your line. Inside. 20 laps to go. Still there.
Gee, got a
You're up
slingshot,
top,
didn't
3
he?
wide. Inside. Stay high. Keep high.
They'll
Clear
fight you.
inside.
They fight you.
Car inside. Keep high.
Someone's got to
Keep high.
convince Dodge to come back to NASCAR as well.
Stay high. You're up top. 3 wide. Hold your line. Inside. Still there. Clear. Car inside.
There's some guys getting crazy
Still there.
slingshots down low there.
Still there. Clear.
Like
Car inside.
29 did it that lap and the 0 did it the lap
Stay
before.
high. Clear. Car inside.
Seem to be
Stay
making
high.
more progress running up high though.
Stay high. Clear. Inside. Stay high. Clear inside. Car inside.
Oh, of course we got Pontiac in this as well, don't we?
Keep high.
I'm pretty sure the car next to us is a Pontiac. The
Stay
zero,
high.
the 0.
Clear inside.
Yeah, it is. So we've got 4 manufacturers. Why it should be. More manufacturers, the better.
Car inside. Keep high. Keep high. Keep high. Clear inside. Inside.
Oh, that didn't work.
Clear inside. Inside. Keep high. Clear.
Really hooked up on this top groove. Up to 24th place. We're not even in the top half of the field yet. But we are gaining quite a lot on these guys in front now. Running alone, we're pretty fast. Of course, they are running all side by side up front as well, which is going to be slowing them down. Definitely nicer to drive once the tyres come into the sweet spot, and cold tyres it's so difficult. And the AI don't seem to have the problem that you have. Well, certainly not the problem that I have.
Car inside. Still there. Keep high. Clear. Inside. Keep high.
Not long to go. Only 12 laps left. Somehow I don't think I'm going to win.
Stay high. Clear.
One thing we haven't seen in this race yet is mechanical failures. There are random mechanical failures in this as well, which is a nice touch. Something you don't really get in too many games nowadays is the random mechanical failure that you yourself have nothing to do with, but it does happen in this.
Inside.
Every now and again you'll see a car duck down to the inside with smoke, everything. He's got Rusty written there because you're not allowed to write Miller in a game. But of course the modding community has fixed that. You can download a skin pack, but you get the proper Miller livery.
We got just 10 more to go. Car inside. Still there. Keep high. Clear. Inside. Still there. Stay high. Still there.
Really get the draft down low, don't they? Look, they just
Clear.
shot past me there. When they line up down the bottom, they just really get a run through the tri-oval there.
Stay high.
It's not really a tri-oval, is it? But yeah, front stretch.
Clear. Inside. Stay high. Stay high. Stay high. Clear. Inside. Still there. Keep high.
Alright, making places.
Keep high. Clear inside.
Be nice to finish in the top 20.
Car inside.
Surely
Clear
we can do
inside.
that. Surely we can do that. Oh, he checked up. Had to really hit the brakes there.
Three wide, car inside.
I have a feeling that the
Three wide, inside.
45 might have checked up,
Keep high.
made Rusty check up.
Clear inside. Inside. Clear. Car inside. Keep high. Clear inside. You're now in the top 20. Good job.
Okay.
Car outside. Still there. Keep low. Keep low. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear. Outside. Just 5 more to go. Stay low. Still there. Clear outside. Outside.
AI are really starting to struggle off the turn now.
Still there. Clear outside.
They just kind of get to about here and they slow right down. Oh, come on.
Car inside. Clear. Car inside. Keep high. Still there. Stay high. Clear inside.
Okay, time to start making some moves. This can only go well.
Car outside.
It didn't do anything.
Still there.
Hey, Bill Elliott there on the
outside.
outside. Awesome Bill from
Outside.
Dawsonville.
Still there. Clear outside.
Got the draft. I've got a car up behind me.
Car inside.
Really try to carry the speed right around the top groove.
Still there. Stay high.
No one else is
Clear
really
inside.
trying it.
Inside. Stay high. Still there. Clear. Just 2 to go.
2 to go, 18th place.
Car outside.
Don't you change lines on me.
Keep low.
I know I did it to you, but, you know.
Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside.
Leader's just taking the white flag.
Car inside.
Come on.
Stay high. White flag. 1 more lap to go. Stay high. You're up top. 3 wide. Stay high.
Okay, right around the outside. Come
Clear.
on.
Inside. Stay high.
Oh, yeah. We're like half a lap behind the leader. They just took the checkered flag. Whew. Done.
There's the flag. It's over. Bring it on home and let's get the heck out of here.
Well, there you go. So, NASCAR Racing 2003 season. Still playable in 2019? Absolutely. 100%. If you can find a copy of this, or if you have the old disc sitting somewhere in a box like I did, dig it out. You can do worse than spending an afternoon playing with this. That's for absolute certain. You can do a lot worse.
Limit 55. Keep it under 4500
Not going to miss my
in
pit
seconds.
box this time. There we go. But I'll tell you what, like, with one of the modern day mods, this would be awesome. I reckon I actually only dug this out and installed it to give you guys a bit of an idea of it, do this video and everything, but I reckon I'm going to play some more with this. I reckon I'm going to go get some mods and play some more with it, because it's really, really, really good fun. Probably a couple of tweaks to the difficulty level now that I definitely got faster throughout that 50 lap run, so probably add a little bit to the AI difficulty, but apart from that, it's really good fun. So jump out and have a quick look at a replay. So, and as you'll notice here, all the replay screen and the TV camera angles and things like that, all very iRacing reminiscent, right down to the names of the various cameras that you can use and so on. But yeah, enjoyed myself. That was actually a blast. So yeah, look, it's all stoved in on that side. That's where that guy got into us. But yeah, really enjoyed it. I've not played the new NASCAR Heat game or anything like that, so I can't compare. I'm sure that's streets ahead in so many areas, being a modern day game. But if you've got this and you haven't got it installed at the moment, and you're thinking maybe dust it off and have a go, get it out and have a go. You know, there are definitely worse ways to spend an afternoon than running around a bit of NASCAR Racing 2003 season, especially if you go get one of the updated mods. So I'm definitely going to download a couple, and I may even do another video if you guys like this one. But that's all from me. So if you did like the video, please hit subscribe, hit like, maybe comment below if you've got this game or you've got some good memories of it or something like that. Always keen to share a bit of a chin wag about the old times with whoever wants to listen to me or talk to me. So until next time, thanks very much. See you then.